guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here, like always. We're gonna do another vlog, another day in the life today. We have a chiropractor appointment today. We're doing a workout before that. I figured why not take you guys with us. Grant is napping right now, so I really gotta hustle and get my workout in before he wakes up because Lord knows I cannot get my workout done when he's awake. He just wants all the attention on him. No, I'm just kidding. He's just like any other 5-month-old who just wants to play and hang out. So I'm gonna set myself up. I do my workouts in my dining room. Yes, my very empty dining room. Before I start the workout, let's talk about the workouts. So my postpartum fitness journey has been interesting. It is absolutely not linear at all. It is definitely a roller coaster. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna work best for me at the, I guess, level of strength and endurance that I have. So even after being, 6 weeks postpartum, my strength was nowhere, which is so different for me because I'm so used to having some sort of strength. Even during my pregnancy, I worked out most of the time and I could still do a lot of things. Postpartum, I thought I'd be able to jump right back into what I was doing and I couldn't even do the stuff that I was doing during my pregnancy. So it was a struggle, more so mentally than even physically, because it's just trying to wrap your head around the fact that you have to start from scratch, and not even from like where you were at the beginning of your fitness journey. Like for me, that was 5+ years ago, but even just in a completely different body. It's so hard to explain. My core is just so different and so not strong because of everything that happens during pregnancy. And that was just such a hard thing for me to wrap my head around. So I wanted to share that because there's so much that you see on social media of like the bounce back, which is not what I'm looking to do. I'm really just looking to be strong and fit. And you think it magically happens overnight, and for some people it does. And for the vast majority of the rest of us, it doesn't. And it's so much more than just the physical. It is a huge mental component. So just wanted to say that. My workouts have been, I've tried a few different things. I tried the BBG again. That just did not stick. It was too hard for me to do, especially with the lack of core strength that I have. Then I moved on to Alexia Clark workouts, which have been great. For a brief period, I did try to do Sarah's Days Sweat It to Shred It, which was fine. It was so much cardio that I was like, I really want to get strong. So I went back to Alexia Clark. So again, not linear. It's been all over the place. And I love Alexia Clark workouts, but I really needed a program to stick with. So I decided to try out this new workout called, the actual workout program itself is called The Work, but there's 4 weeks that you can do beforehand to prepare yourself for the work, and that's called the prep. So that's what I'm in right now, and I'm in week 2. I am starting the first workout of week 2. Let's get to it. workout's done. Yes, so happy to check that off so early in the morning, even though it's 9 o'clock. That's not that early, but for me, it's great to have this done. So we're gonna get our smoothie on right now. It's what I basically have every time I work out, or not, just because I love this smoothie. It is a salted caramel chocolate peanut butter smoothie. Yes, mouthful, but delicious. So let's get to it. Perfect timing. I just finished my smoothie and Grant is waking up from his nap. So I wanted to give you a body update, and the only full-length mirror that we have in this house is in the bedroom. Grant still sleeps with us in our room. He doesn't sleep with us in our bed. We don't co-sleep, but he sleeps with us in our room. And so when he takes a nap, it's really hard to do anything in our bedroom without waking him up. So perfect timing for this. And let's go do a body update. Okay guys, this is my first body update ever. So bear with me, please bear with me on this. One, the lighting is terrible, I know that. Well, let's just fix that then. Let's move this mirror over there. All right, I think the lighting's a little bit better from this angle. So like I said, first body update ever. So bear with me on terms and things and whatever and what I'm showing you, because I don't know what I'm doing. So first off, for sure, this is not the body that I am used to at all. I'm giving myself a lot of grace because I was able to get that guy, that little guy over there, into this world because of this body. So I will take it. So start with the arms. So my arms, they are getting more toned. I wish I had done a body, not update, but just like video of like my true like postpartum. Maybe I'll just put a picture of that up here. So here are my arms. They're a little jiggly underneath, but it's okay. That's fine. My triceps will eventually come back, sort of. My right is always stronger and more defined because I am a righty. So you can see that the muscle definition there is way better, you know, jiggly there. I have a bug bite on my arm, so don't mind that. But there's the tricep. And then obviously the area that's the most changed for me, and it's gonna probably be the hardest for me to get to where I want it to be, is the belly. So Grant is 5 months. So yes, I'm 5 months postpartum. And so let's just roll this down so you guys can see. So this is my belly, relaxed, pushed out, and then sucking in and flexing. So that's the belly. It's way better than it was 5 months ago, let me tell you, but there's still a lot of work to do there. Pull up the magic of high-waisted leggings. So here are my legs. They're definitely getting more toned. My legs have never been really a super big issue in terms of getting toned. They have been an issue in terms of slimming. They'll gain muscle really easily, but they won't slim down easily, if that makes sense. They are really strong right now. So like they're a lot of muscle in there. So I'm very happy with that. I've never been one to have like a booty. So it would be nice to kind of build one on this sort of like bit of a comeback sort of postpartum journey. So that'd be fun, but that's the body update. Thanks so much for watching. On to the rest of the vlog. What are you doing, sir? You playing with your pillow? He loves this pillow here with all the spots. He loves looking at screens, which is not great, but he's like, what is that bright thing that's there? And things are moving in it. Yeah, Grant, you had a good nap, huh, sir? You had a very good nap, Grant. Yeah. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out my IGTV. That's where I put it. It was an IGTV of our new car. Go check it out. It's a good one. If you want to see what car we got. I mean, you guys kind of got a glimpse of it right here, but if you guys want to see what we got, go check it out. So we're headed to the chiropractor. While we're on our way there, I guess I should explain why we go. So we are going about twice a week right now because Grant is dealing with some what's called flathead syndrome. I'm gonna leave the actual scientific term here because I never know how to pronounce it, but yeah, so he is dealing with that right now, and so we're just trying to see what we can do non-invasively to fix that. And we would like to avoid getting a helmet for him, so we're hoping that this works. So our chiropractor is doing craniosacral therapy, or for short CST, and it's been working great. We've been seeing a lot of great progress, but he still has some flat spots on the back of his head. And the reason why babies can develop this is they spend a lot of time on their backs. Between having to sleep on their backs for both nighttime sleep and naps, which can be up to 15 plus hours a day, they spend a lot of time on their backs, and that puts a lot of pressure on their bones in their skulls, and it kind of moves the bones so that then they have this flat surface on the back. That's what we go to the chiropractor for, and hopefully we will continue to see progress, and soon we won't have to be going as often. I think it will get better now that Grant has some decent neck strength, now that he's 5 months old, and won't be spending as much time on his back in terms of playtime. I'm not trying to rush things in life. I'm really trying to make sure that things are developing and happening in their own time. But like right now, I'm like just waiting for the day that he can sit up, so that he can like sit up on his own and doesn't have to lay on his back for playing and things like that. I guess I will see you guys after the chiropractor and kind of give you a rundown of what she does at the appointment. Alright, so we're all done at the chiropractor's. It's always a really quick visit, so that was like 20 minutes long. To be quite honest, it's always a tough appointment for Grant because it's just not the most comfortable. It's a lot of adjusting, a lot of different pressure on his head and things like that. It doesn't like necessarily hurt him, it's just weird pressure that he's dealing with. So he does cry quite a bit, but I know it's really gonna help him. Also, the fact that the second I pick him up, because he's usually laying on his back, the second I pick him up, he's fine. Like, he literally turns it off. So I'm like, I know you're okay, you're just upset with the position that you're in. The chiropractor, what she basically does during the visit is she'll adjust his neck, and it's really like, she literally just uses her index fingers and just kind of applies different pressure to adjust his neck, whereas it's very different for an adult. For a baby, it's really, really gentle. Then she goes on to do the actual adjustments on his head to help the bones in his head to move. She applies like different pressure with the palm of her hand, tries to kind of adjust the sutures that are in his head, which is kind of like the space between the bones. There's just a lot of different things that she does do, but it's very quick, and we have been seeing some really, really good progress. So just wanted to let you know, keep you in the loop on that, because I did say this on my Instagram. I feel that something like flathead syndrome is not something really talked about a lot. I do see like physical therapists talk a lot about it on their Instagram pages, but actual moms that are dealing with it, I really don't see that much. I want to say, oh, poor bud. It's okay. It's okay. I want to say I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 other moms talk about it. So I just want to kind of shed some light on it in case you're also going through it. I'm sorry, bud. So Grant is napping right now, and it's like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The day has been flying by. Like, how did we get to 2 o'clock? I don't even remember eating lunch. It's been a thing, but I just wanted to take a couple moments to talk about the postpartum fitness journey, at least mine, and more so my feelings and thoughts about it, and just really explain that it's just been hard. Like I was saying earlier, the workouts and stuff, they've been up and down, but what I didn't really talk about is my nutrition. My nutrition has been all over the place. I'm really trying hard not to be hard on myself because of that. Take it one day at a time and you do the best that you can, but sometimes it's really hard to get out of that kind of dark mental state that there's so much more that you could be doing, and not comparing yourself to what someone else's fitness journey is, and why does that mom look so fit so quickly after her journey, and you know, why can't I figure it out? And it's such a huge mental game that we have to be really careful to take care of ourselves in that way. There's so many things about postpartum, fitness and nutrition aside, that are so difficult. And then when you try to add in the fitness and nutrition stuff, it can become really overwhelming. And I'm here basically just saying, like, if you're going through it too, I'm here with you. I'm here with you going through it, and we will get there together. We'll get to that other side, and we'll be able to have more of the positive thoughts than the negative, because let's be honest, the negative thoughts don't 100% go away. They do creep up all the time, but it's about how do you recognize those thoughts and how do you figure out how to get out of them, right? And not judge yourself for having them. That's a huge thing that I learned in meditation is that, you know, the thoughts will come, and the job of ourselves and our souls is to not judge those thoughts. It's just acknowledging them and then letting them go. Sometimes I catch my reflection in the mirror and I'm still like, who is that? Like, whose body is that? It doesn't feel like mine, even though I know it is. I know I will get to a point where I will feel comfortable in my body again, and I know that takes time. You know, growing, creating this human took 9 months, and it's gonna take at least that to feel somewhat like myself. But I do take the moments, and to end this on a positive, this little chit chat on a positive note, is that I do take those times to be super grateful that I am able to move my body. I can't say that every single person out there is fortunate enough to be able to, so I have to be super grateful and consider myself incredibly blessed that I am able to move my body, and that I have a space to move my body in, that I have a beautiful home where I can find the space and, you know, the time, most of the time, to move. So that's, I guess, my tip in terms of dealing with those negative thoughts postpartum is take a moment to figure out what to be grateful for when it comes to your postpartum fitness and nutrition journey. Be thankful for the space to move, be thankful for the body that can still move, and be thankful that you are able to get nutritious foods into your fridge. Be grateful that you have a fridge, all of those things to try to get ourselves out of that dark space that we can find ourselves in. So hopefully that made some sense, but just wanted to share my thoughts. All right, while we're on the subject of nutrition, I might as well share this super hot tip with you that you've probably never heard of before. Just kidding. Keep the healthy snacks as close as possible to you. I love Pink Lady apples. I get them from the grocery store, and immediately when I get home, I wash them and put them in the fridge because I love them cold. But the key is washing them immediately so that there's not that extra effort when you are looking for the snack to have to go then wash it. So I wash all of my fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, especially right now because we're dealing with the things in 2020, but I make sure to wash them, and then I put them where they need to go or slice them up and get them prepped for the week so that it's so easy for me to grab them. So I got the apples, we got bananas in the bowl over there. I've got strawberries in the fridge, and we also have some packaged snacks, but they're all pretty healthy. Like, I love Hue Kitchen chocolate, it's like my fave. Let's just go into the pantry and show you. So we got the Hue Kitchen chocolate, it's my fave. So good. It is all of the things. It is vegan, it is paleo, so there's no refined sugars in it. It's so good. And this is my favorite flavor. It's the almond butter with puffed quinoa. And I also have like a hazelnut butter one, hazelnut butter. And I think I also have, yes, I have the cashew butter one. So they're so good. I get them from Thrive Market, not sponsored. I pay for my membership with Thrive Market. I also have Lara bars. They are a little bit high in sugar, but they are made with dates, so I'm all good with that. I'll have dried fruits in here too, if I just need something to stay in my bag for a while and not need, you know, refrigeration or any sort of prep. And then nuts. Nuts are the jam. So I get these everything but the bagel nut duo. They're almonds and cashews from Trader Joe's. So if you love the everything but the bagel seasoning, then you'll love these. It's literally the nuts with the seasoning on it. So those are just like the very few packaged healthy snacks that I have, but I really try to stick to real foods and just try to keep my unhealthy snacking cravings at bay, because those hit, especially in the middle of the afternoon, like right now. Hi. Hi, sir. You have a very good nap, huh? It was nice and long. Here, let's open the blinds. You doing the mirror? Hi. Yay! Look at those toes. Oh, I know. Morning, sir. Well, good afternoon, because this is an afternoon nap. Did you have a good nap? Still waking up? Yeah. It was a long one. It was calm. Is that bad? Got into the phone. Hello. Oh, it's okay, sir. Okay. It's alright. Sir, who's on the phone? You hear him? Hmm?
Hello, sir. What are we doing, buddy? I'm on my way home.
Yay. All right. We'll see you in a little bit. Love you. What do you think? We're going to start making dinner soon, huh? You're gonna start making dinner soon? Yeah. For dinner tonight, for Nick and myself, I'll be making a chicken sausage veggie pasta. We've made it before, it was delicious. So we hope that it's just as good this second time around. And yeah, I guess we'll see you when that meal is done. All right, so I am the worst vlogger ever. I totally forgot to show you guys what our dinner was, but I'm gonna put a little picture of it here because this is essentially what we had for dinner, and it was delicious. It was very, very good. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I am so happy you are here at the end of the vlog, still watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, as well as subscribing. That helps a ton. And if you'd like to get notified anytime I upload a video, just hit that notification bell and you'll get notified. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.